Well, hello everybody and welcome to the channel. The beautiful, stunning Trevose Golf Country Club actually. Down here for the Devon and Cornwall PGA event. So, going to get out onto the golf course today, playing with a couple of friends of mine. Bernie's on camera and we're going to do, we're going to play the event. I'm going to sort of chat as I go around. I've got the mics lined up here and give you a bit of an insight into what I get up to during the round and how I get on. So down there in the comments, what am I going to shoot on a beautiful day like today at the stunning Trevose? I got a PXG number 4, gentlemen. So I'm using a new app today. It's called Hole 19. For those of you that haven't tested out Hole 19, GPS app, does all your tracking and everything like that. Well, I'm going to use it to help me plot around the golf course here a little bit. 293 is kind of the spot where I want to go. That'll do. Bit of slippage, but it's all right. That is spot on now. Perfect. Right, just wandered down. You see the bunker there on the right hand side, which Harry's kind of gone into. We were playing with Harry today, and there's a bunker down here on the left hand side. Like, coming down here now, I'm thinking, like, this is probably not really the best move, but driver's kind of my strongest club in the bag a lot of the time, so finding into sort of narrow spots like little bottlenecks is probably not such an issue for me. Like, I was thinking about maybe hitting 5-wood, but if I laid my 5-wood that far back, I've got such a long club coming in. Playing lift, clean and place today. Not that we probably need it at Trevose. 120 yards, but probably playing closer to 100 with this wind and being slightly downhill. Spin on there then. Spin, 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 spin. Okay, we're off and running. Just got a little bit of a read off Harry's there. Not a lot in it, to be honest. Yeah, went that way heavily. Oh, goodness me. They're running at about 10 today. 251 to get over those traps down there, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue today. Just want to make sure I get it past them is the ideal. That's a trap on the right. Get lucky then. That's in it. That is in it. Bad shot. Right, so bunker off the tee, which is a no-no. 100 yards, 97 yards to that flag. The only positive is that I'm on a slight upslope, which is going to help me launch that ball up in the air just a little bit easier. 52-degree wedge, gripping it down slightly. Keep my arms, well, keep my legs nice and steady and just flick the hands at it a little bit. Grab a seat. Sit, sit, sit. Okay. The main objective there was to get it out of the trap and try to get it around the green, so that's good. Right, I'm very happy with the result of this one, to be honest with you, because just over the back there is a massive runoff. Get right, steady now. Oh, these greens are going to get away from me today. Same as basically the same putt as the first. Yep, happy with that. Take the 2-putt. Only a short par 3 third hole. 136 yards to the front, but you got these, well, lots of wind coming into out the right. You've got 2 bunkers on the right hand side, but you've got a runoff down the left, which will bring it back in, like funnels back in. So that pin is right on there at probably playing about 144, 145. Thinking about it, this wind I don't think it's hurting a massive amount. So I'm going to go with 8. I want to keep it just left of that flag because I think that's going to be the best option for a decent steady putt. Oh, it's got to go. Fly a lot, fly a lot. God, that's plugged as well. Bit steery at the moment, doesn't feel quite right if I'm honest. Well, to be fair, it deserved it if I'm honest. It wasn't the best shot, it wasn't the best strike. It's probably a bit confused with clubs, but I need to make sure I get it out. I don't want to be back in this trap down here. Turn the face in, give it a thump, and cross your fingers. Go hard. Stay up the top there. Stay up the top there, please. Stop. Wow. Absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what, in the summertime, that's the back of that trap. Right, one of those putts where you take your bogey and run away, really, here. It's not a putt that I'm going to be chasing down there because it's all downhill to that hole. Swinging a little bit out the right. Steady, steady, ball, steady. Jeez, like, wow. Oh, I should wiggle out of that left because it kind of came down there at the beginning. On the way down here anyway. How does that happen? Oh, right, par 5. Let's see if we can get these back now. It's like 280 to get over all the crap on the left. Hit it, wind. Hit it, wind. It's okay. Didn't quite get the movement I wanted, but it's all right. Okay, 172 to the flag. I mean, that's a 6-iron number, but it is downwind, so I'm going to go with 7. And again, hope for the best. Come on, let's get it all the way back there. Right, be the club. Get left. Get left. Hopefully it's the right club. It's really hard. Because it's cold, you think it's going to need almost like an extra club because you're cold, but then you've got the wind as well, so it's trying to get that balance of what club to hit when it's downwind like this. I think you can probably tell from my voice how it's like, I got it, mate, yeah, thanks. How like there's a lot going through my head with this wind and the cold, and obviously playing in the competition and filming. A lot going on at the same time. However, life is good. Surf is up. Gonna try and learn a little bit from Harry here. See what happens when he gets up and over that ridge and then feeds down to the hole. Okay, watch this go. This is all downhill to that hole. Oh, that's really good, Harry. That's so good. I saw that being a lot quicker down that hill. Amazing. Can't leave it short down that hill. Yep. Oh, get me out of here, run away. 420 yard par 4 into wind, dogleg round. This is the hardest hole on the golf course as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what the stroke index is. Stroke 2. Now this is harder than stroke 1, I promise you. It's all about trying to cut off as much of the corner as you can. Leaves you a little bit less club in, but it's going to be head cover for second shot without a shadow of a doubt. That's the long route. Get down out there. Oh, that's another. Probably do have a mini driver from there, I reckon. Well, I needed to go a little bit further left than where I've gone to leave yourself a chance of getting there in 2. So it's only 230. Uphill into wind though, so probably closer to 250. What my concern is, if I hit 3-wood, I can turn a 3-wood over and then it can, you know, I know there's a lot of trouble, not as much trouble left, but off that lie I could probably chase a driver up there, to be honest. Not sure what the smartest option here is. But 3-wood isn't getting there, so if we can get a driver running, that is not the right way. That is not the right way at all. I'm going to have a bit of provisional, I think. That's the one. Turn over a bit. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Hit it. Long way. Really long way. Okay, first ball gone. Never to be seen again, unfortunately. It's pretty thick over there. So I got my 58-degree wedge. See if we can get up and down for something. Go, a lot, go, go. just so thick in this rough around here. Head's gone a little bit at the moment. 1, 2 into the rubbish. Drop for 3, play 4, play 5. Oh my god, no. 1, 2 in there, drop for 3, play 4, play 5. Well, I'm out of it, aren't I? Got this for a double. So, stable foot. $319 yards then. I've knocked it on here before. The wind's straight out of the left, so up and over these bunkers on the left and just let it drift is what we want. Oh, sit down on the wind. Come down. Sit. Okay, over the trap I think. It's going from bad to worse today at the moment. That is just terrible. How does it even get there? Okay, so 80 yards to flag. Not that that means much from here, to be honest with you. Just got to thump it and hope for the best. Go. Bunker. Everything I'm trying at the moment is just not going to plan. That's what's happening. And I'm almost like confused, you know. You couldn't be in a worse spot there. Another bit of a stinky pin on that slope. Release down. Killed it. Okay, there's a chance. So Harry has just played the wrong ball in our group. They're both using Hendriksen balls. You've just got to be so careful when you're playing provisionals and things. Yeah, he's playing quite nicely, but it's going to be a 2-shot penalty. Should move a little out that side, even though the wind could just hold it up slightly. It's left. Started left massively. Great shot. The 7th hole is 355, something like that, but normally I'd hit 3-wood or 5-wood down here, but I think today is probably still driver. That's alright. That'll do. Okay, so a little update for you. I've had 2 blobs, which is basically 2 double bogeys. And I've had a bogey, which was there, and I've had a birdie. So currently at +4, which on a day like today, you know, when I first got here and I didn't think there was much wind, I'd think there was probably going to be 6 or 7 under was a winning score today. However, probably in this cold, you've got to be thinking that actually level par is not a bad round. So I feel like I'm swinging it okay. Just not getting the breaks at the moment. So let's see if we can get maybe a couple of birdies. Got a couple of par 5s coming up, 9 and 10, and that'll hopefully steady the ship. I still think I've got 3 or 4 birdies out of me and up here. There's no more drop shots. 125 to that flag. Into wind, playing uphill, off an uphill lie. 125. It's got to be a 10, 15 yards extra, so 125, 135, 140, off an upslope, 145, slightly uphill, 150. I don't think it's 150, but I'm going to go with an 8-iron. What you got to be careful on this green is if you do land it short, it's a massive bowl. So I feel like just a smooth 8 left of that flag. If that's the right club,
great shot.
That should be good. That was a good swing, wasn't it? It just felt good. Just a little bit of a turn into that slope nicely. Smoothly does it. I found my smoothest thing on that tee. So if we can sort of replicate that in the next few holes, we can start to get my tempo back. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Funny putt this, it kind of looks like it wants to move left to right. Yeah, it's got to go that way. Got to go that way. Quite happy that I've got this A-time back here, to be honest. It's quick down there, D8. Oh, it's gone the other way. It's just not moved. Not moved at all down there. But it's a par. 148 we got in here. Can't get wedge there. Not. So I'm going to go with 9. I just think a nice 9 is good. I think keep it middle of the green, pins on that back right corner. Be the club. Get up there. Yeah. Tart. Okay. Slightly uphill. Slightly out the left. Normally this would be a good chance. It's low, always a bit low and long. Wow, go. Oh, I don't feel like I've hit that. Oh, it's another grey hair. Definitely a grey hair there. Okay, this is a par 5, but it's I want to say it's only 490-ish off this tee. It certainly doesn't play that today because it's uphill and into the wind. Get left. Keep turning left. Crikey. It's only 202 to get to that. On the top of that bunker. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but today I reckon that's closer to 230. Gotta be. I mean, it looks a lot further than 200 yards to the top of that trap, to like the front of this green. Ball's a little bit above my feet, so I'm just looking for a decent strike, really. And I've not got it. Oh, God, get lucky. Get lucky. Bottom of the slope, that's gone about 160 yards. This is tough out here. I didn't think it was going to be this tough out here, if I'm honest. When you arrive at the clubhouse, there's no real wind. You get out here, it's a really cold wind, which I suppose slows the body down, but anyway, still a par 5, still a chance. Where am I going? There it is. Not very far to go. I'd say we've only got about 40 yards into this breeze. Maybe a bit short, maybe. Feeling this. Little birdie. Keep the pace up. First one I left short. That is just weak. 503 today. Because I'm not hitting driver overly well, I'm just going to hit driver down there and try and leave it just short of the little burn. That was a bit tuggy, wasn't it? Get a decent lie, please. Didn't see it down, but hopefully it'll be alright. 245. And I'm looking. The lie is okay. It's set down a little bit, but I think it could work. Chase it up to between the bunkers up there and the middle, and run it up onto the green. Oh no. Get right at that trap then or something. Oh. Just didn't draw, did it? Wow. Thought we'd get a little bit more turn out of that with the 5-wood out of there. Okay, me to go first. It's actually a pretty good lie. But I've got to throw it far enough to get it on the down slope to let it release down. So I've got my 58 and I'm thinking if I can throw it far enough up the right, just don't want it coming dead out of here. Sometimes you can get in linksy bunkers and then come out a bit dead. So I just got to clip it almost off the top, is the feeling. Get a run. Get a run. Go. Oh, that was about a foot or two short, wasn't it? It scared the life out of me. Maybe that's got there. How quick is that? I'm shocked. Wasted par, but it's a par. That's the end of the easier holes.
Not shot.
Yes, closed.
No!
Can you believe it's closed? The one thing we come down for, it's closed. This is another brand new green here, which has now got like 3 tiers in it. And that pin is stinker. And 7-1. I've got 6 iron. Wind is helping, but I'd rather be a little long with that pin if we can, because anything short is running 30 yards back. Be the club, I caught it a bit in the toe. Fly. Fly. And when you hit shots like that into par 3s like this, it's like a Brucey bonus. Especially when you've made a little bit of a hash up on the par 5s. Good job my knees went there, wasn't it? Whew. That was never going in. Back to 3. 12th hole, 450. This is basically rev it up and hit as hard as you can. Go on.
Playing the best golf of his life and I've lost your card, mate.
213 to the back pin, uphill. So, and again into wind, isn't it? I mean, it's everything I've got again. And I've absolutely rocketed that driver for me. All below your feet, which isn't ideal, but I cannot hit it any better than that. Let's stay there. Oh, 2 of the best shots I've ever hit in one hole, and I've only just got there.
It's a young man's game.
I am loving the changes that they've done to this hole around here. Huge runoffs. Just more challenging, I would say, for sure. But it looks absolutely beautiful around here. Probably left myself the easiest putt on this green. Up the hill, a little out of the left, because this is a slopey green. Didn't move at all, did it? It's a huge slope there. Can't believe that. Shocked. Anyway, it's still a good 4. Feels like a putt. Feels like a birdie. So the last time I putted on greens this quick was Alcanada, the day after the Challenge Tour finals, where they were so fast. It was almost like not enough grass on them. You're almost like trying to hit it out the toe of the putter. Right, how far have we got here? A bloody long way is what we've got here. Par 5. Threaded. Sorry, are you strolling through my shot tracer there?
I want to get the ground over the bumpers down.
You done? Your head has fallen off.
No,
did anyone see Harry's head on the 10th? You right?
Get it done, isn't it?
Come on, finish strong.
No, I'm fighting.
Lift yourself up. Come on, get yourself back in the game. Right, I'm going to my hole 19 app this time because I've got nothing to zap really. So I've got 317 to the flag, or to the green, middle of the green, and I mean it's still 3-wood, isn't it? Because I can't get to the bunkers down there. I mean that's so good. It's 2 really good 3-woods in a row. Can't get to the bunkers. That's spot on. 105 yards. Into wind. into wind. Oh, it's got to be playing 120-ish with this wind. And look at that flag, it's not even moving, which is tricky, but I think it's just a nice smooth knockdown wedge. Hopefully that's the right yardage, that one. We got a chance. It's almost, what's interesting, right, is I kind of create these little game plans in my mind as I'm kind of going around, and they always say you shouldn't really get ahead, but I'm always sort of thinking like, oh, what is that hole going to give me, and what's the danger point there, or what's the positives on that hole? But the key to that though is just trying to stay positive with every shot. Even that shot there, which wasn't really a tough shot, to be honest with you. It's only 105 yards, but ditch left, really slopey green, and now we've got hopefully a chance of a birdie though. Just thinking here, this hole is literally, it's falling from there, a massive drop behind that cup, which means if you get a bit excited, as we have been doing today a little bit occasionally, it'll run. Stay up. Oh. Wow. So it's come down there, all the way down that way, and then it feels like it wants to come this way. I couldn't read it on the way through because of the way it hit the cup. That didn't move that way, did it? That is so hard to read. So hard to read. Anyway, it's a par. 319 I've got. 319 on 14th hole. Wind feels like it's dropped off a lot here now. I'm just going to flick 5-wood and get it at the bunkers and hopefully let it move back off of there. That'll do. Oh, point and shoot. Should be a flick in, really. Happy, Burns? We can hear me all right? Audio's all right? Yeah, happy? Yeah. Okay, right. 63 yards that flag. 58-degree wedge. Just try and push it forward. Want some spin on that, please? Spin a little bit. Spin a little bit. Come down. Come down. Quite a bit of wind there, downwind, which I suppose you've got to play for. Oh my goodness, that was a big stretch, Harold. Oh, pushed it. Go right, go right, go right. Oh, you little thing.
2 in a row, isn't it?
That was going in and then it went left right at the end. Oh my lord. That was a tough one to swallow, that one, Harold. Cool. They just snap at the end there, don't they? 317 off this tee. Let's go with 3-wood and see what happens, really. Why do I top 3-woods off tees? Why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. I top 3-woods off tee pegs. Wow. Well, I've left myself what I would call a full shot in here, haven't I? So based on the par 3 with the same angles, 134 is a 9-iron. I don't think I can get 9-iron there. So I'm going with just a smooth 8. 134. 134. I don't feel like a 9-iron's going to press there, you know? .134, probably playing closer to 140, and then a slight bit of hurt, and off a slight upslope. 8-iron's good. That is just a bail. Come on in. That is the hardest putt in golf right there. Doing a bit of gardening. Everybody else's pitch marks. Good little note to everybody. Do yours, do somebody else's. Everyone's a winner. Heavy, heavy off the right. And the higher you hit it, the more it moves around. Oh my God. Like it's uphill. It's uphill. You get them so f***ing wrong. No mate, you go. Just having a serious word with myself. All in that way. Oh my goodness me, I hate this game sometimes. Well, a lot of the time actually. Like there was a lot of anger management going on there for a moment. I had to have a serious talk to myself. It's 200 yards, it's playing 198. That wind should be that way, so it should be helping. 198 would be 4-iron normally. But the thing with it is you only need to just get it over that bunker. So if I can cover that trap with a 6-iron, then it should feed down to that hole. I just think 5-iron's going to land and just rapidly get through the green. This is a good thumping 6. Go hard. It's landed on the green, so front edge is it? Yeah, that's all it needed really. Front edge should feed down from there. Hoping this video comes out alright. Maybe I've come across a little bit doom and gloom, and maybe showcasing the stress of like what I kind of go through when I'm playing in tournaments and filming and trying to put a score together really, because there's a mixture there of, how can I say it, like you want to put a score together that you're not too embarrassed about, and there's trying to get away from that, but then focus on the positives away from that, especially when you're filming. So hopefully it's come across as maybe just the adventures. Oh, come on, DH. This would be very welcomed. Not got there. I've got there. Oh, it was a cheeky little fist pump for you there, Harold. That was for you, Bernie, that one. Little 2 for you, mate. Where's the yellow ones? So it's about 380, I would say. Got to get it up and over the hill. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. Hoping that's got over all the rubbishy bits, you know. It's the right line, isn't it? So new green here we've got, and it's the danger we've got with this pin is that pin is tucked in back left hand corner. You go long here, it's kind of dead really. So I mean that wind should off the par 3 it was slightly helping. This now feels like it's slightly into. Par 3 was maybe more there. 138. Is that hurting or is that? It's there. So that is hurting, isn't it? I've got 9-iron out, but I think it's probably 8. Oh, this is a tough shot really, because I don't want to go short because the water is right there looking at you. So I just think it's a smooth 8 Almost start it at the flag and let it drift to the right. Which is what I've done, but make sure you get over that bunker, please. Go, go. That is so far. Why is that so far?
Did it carry the bunker?
No, it's short of the bunker. It might have gone in the trap, but how's that?
I lost it in the air.
Yeah.
Like I saw it fading, but I just couldn't see it down.
It was downwind on that second hole, that shot into the par 3. And that was hurting. That is hurting, that wind. So whether it's just switching slightly as we're coming in, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had to think that much in a round of golf, one round of golf. Like I'm thinking now. Sand is quite puffy around here, so it means it's going to dig in a little bit more. And then I've got like a ridge that I've got to get over towards that pin, but don't go. Yeah, but don't go too far because you're over the back, and then you are dead. Into wind though, it's going to help. Plenty of sand there, so let's just get it on the green, see what happens. Get up, get down there.
That's a great shot, that. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you. Hit and hope, really, Bernie, that one. Hit and hope. This is like a massive swing off the left. Oh, it's so bad. Sideways putt. How does it move that much on that little putt? Tough hole to finish. About 420 yards up the hill, this hole. This is a tough one. I actually thought it was going to be more downwind, but after the second hole, or that second shot into the last, this is into wind. So it's going to need 2 good hits to get there. No. What are you doing there? That is so
Something else.
It's just no need for it, is there? Hey. Yeah, there it is. PXG number 2. Oh. Okay. The objective here is to not hit myself, really, I think. It's 220 yards. Like, I've got ball above my feet now. I need the knuckleball of my life. Everyone's praying. Feel like I've done the battle of getting it back and then left with a massive disappointment at the end. The challenges of a round of golf, eh? It shouldn't be this hard, should it? Golf shouldn't be this hard. Right, Bernie said up and down for a point. That's what we need. That is like a sponge under there. It's obviously where the water gathers down here because that is wet. I've got to hold it then for a point, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, this for 5. Got to go in. Even that's wet. That's me done. End of round. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Well done, Harold. Whatever that was. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Well, what a finish. What a finish that was. You know, at the end of the day, you get days like that, and to be fair, the start that I had around that golf course today was pretty horrendous, and I thought it was going to get a lot worse than what it ended up kind of being in the end. But I'm actually really positive in the fact that I worked extremely hard to get that score back to 2 over par in the end with 2 holes left to play. And it happens. The game of golf is there to bite you, and there will be other days. I'm going to draw on the fact that I've done well in the middle part of that round, should we say. Didn't get the finish that I wanted, however, we live to fight another day. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. A big thank you to Bernie for being the cameraman today. Big thank you to Trevose, and I'll see you again on the next video.